Okay, so hello everyone. As I got some suggestions that my prestige repair or disassembly video was not from beginning, and yeah, my thought was that this toothbrush opens up as similarly as other toothbrushes, so it's not too useful. But yeah, sometimes specific video is better as thinking that everyone saw everything. So I thought that I can show you disassembly of this Philips Sonicare Prestige toothbrush from beginning. This one has the moving shaft problem, and yeah, maybe talk a little bit about some insights that I found. Yeah, you do. It's possible to do, of course, without magnification, but if you have some good magnification glass or something, it's useful. Apart from that, what you will need is some clamps, something to pick the two holding clips, and small thin plastic to help you open the bottom. There are a lot of ways to open it. You could use a hot glue, you could use compressed air to pop it out, but yeah, one of those will damage the rubber seal, the other one could leave you with glue in this small hole that is useful. It is a ventilation filter that lets, if some small amounts of moisture get into the inside, it lets out through this hole. So hot glue is possible as well, but I like this method the most as it doesn't damage anything. Yeah, you can take any clamps and get some paper or anything, something to protect the housing, but because I do a lot of these openings, I found that this Knipex clamps are very useful with these soft plastic pieces. They are very handy. You don't have to take care of too much that the paper slips out or anything. Okay, so how do you open it? In principle, it's very similar set as any other. You just press slightly on the sides, see an opening forming, insert some plastic piece into this opening and slightly press on the side, and this plastic will very easily push the housing out. You shouldn't be too fast with it, taking it out. When it slides out a little bit, it's possible to use another like metal tool. Some bottom caps are glued with a double-sided like tape, not tape, but there is a glued part, so maybe this will be similarly, because it doesn't want to get out easily, so I think this one will be glued as well. Yes, here you see it has a glue that sticks to the bottom cap, and yeah, sometimes you have to force it out, but don't use sharp things because you could damage the o-ring or plastic cap, and it really is possible to open it up without any damage. Okay, after that, what we do is we look for the holding hooks. I know that it's very difficult to see. I have a specific video for that. Go look it up with some magnification and better lighting. I showed it in another video, but in principle all you have to do is slightly push this part inwards, applying pressure down so it doesn't go back into the opening, and you can yeah, just slide it out afterwards. Okay, one more insider thing. If you hear something moving, so loose screw is inside of the housing. Be very careful. Try to, when you open the cap, try to that this screw would fall out, and only then try to open it up, because if the screw will get stuck between some microchip from this this is the PCB that is glued to the to this housing in this way, and it has some very brittle chips that could get knocked off with the screw or something that is inside, or if you just try to push it out, pull it out without consideration, you could damage one of those chips, and yeah, then you will be left without any option to repair it. You will need to replace the housing. Okay, now let's go further with the disassembly. You need to very carefully open this rubber holder. Better to open this clamp and then try to wiggle it and move, and yeah, take it out, and then you can slightly easily take out this whole internal motherboard with the driving. Yeah, as you see here, the part fell out. Screw is loose as well, but it was stuck inside, and it was not rattling inside and didn't damage the motherboard on the housing. Yes, and then after that, repair is simple as in the previous videos that I have in my YouTube channel. You just get some Loctite screw locker and reassemble if the part is not damaged. Sometimes it breaks off, but if you see that it's not damaged, you can try to screw it in, the screw back with this. I always usually clean it a little bit just to remove any impurities, just to have a better contact from metal to metal, so it wouldn't get loose fast for the next time. And yeah, assembly back in is very similar, but okay, let's very fast do this repair. I usually clean the screw from any contamination with alcohol and toothbrush to have a better contact for the Loctite. This one is new, it's not opened. I have another one. Don't need too much, just a drop to see that it's covered. Camera doesn't want to focus, but it's only some slight amount of the Loctite fluid. And that's it. You screw it in and it's firm and can be ready for reassembly. What I like to do again is I clean the any toothpaste residue on the rubber seal, as well as on the shaft. You could remove the rubber seal if you have some calcium buildup, and usually I use a Dremel with a metal flywheel or metal brushing, wire brushing. So So good as new. Reinsert the rubber seal. If it has some black spots or buildup that doesn't clean with the toothbrush, better replace it, as it's the main weak part where this toothbrush gets its damage, and when it has black spots, it breaks, water gets inside, and usually it damages the PCB on this housing, and it's very difficult to repair it, or to only to replace it usually is the option. Let's inspect the gap. This is perfectly fine, everything is okay. I like to replace this wire position upwards here, not that it gets some movement from the electromotor. And then yes, for the reassembly, additionally I like to clean here as well, on the inside where the housing gets into the contact with the rubber seal, as if you will have some toothpaste here, it could lead to the same water getting inside of the toothbrush afterwards. Other toothbrushes I like to go inside from this side, but with this one you have to be very careful, as here you have a PCB with electronics, so it's possible, of course you can clean it in this way, but be very careful, as this PCB is very sensitive. Okay, here we can clean as well, just to have a good clean housing. And we simply lift this flex cable up and insert the, okay, one more thing, here this usually is damage from the inserting it in the factory, so I like to use some silicone just to have it less friction. Okay, then what we do is we get the flex cable in up, and I usually insert it like this, pressing it slightly onto the bottom side where there is no PCB. So I'm inserting it inside slowly, don't push it, don't rush it. Then when you have it in this place, get it slightly back, and here is the place where magnification is very good, just to see that you align it and insert it very precisely. Other thing, when you are inserting, if your hand is resting like this, you could accidentally push the button, then it starts to vibrate, move around, again you can damage the PCB on the housing. So be careful not to touch the housing and buttons. Okay, so yeah, we see light, so it already is active. It's okay, we have inserted it. Okay, push the latch down, press on the rubber holder, and again slightly wiggle it, move inside. At this place it's safe to have hands next to the buttons, as it is already almost in, but again we go like this, and that's all. And we have repaired toothbrush, prestige toothbrush. Yeah, here as well you can clean it just to have less residue to build up. I like to have some silicone or what is this, Vaseline silicone something, just to have the smoother rubber seal o-ring, just for if you would need to remove it next time, it would pop out much easier, as if it was dry and with debris from toothpaste or something like this. So again, look for this this part. it goes up. As you can see here, there is on the housing small latch that holds on it, hook, and yeah, just press it in, and that's all. I hope you like it. If you have some other questions, leave a comment. Usually I try to answer all of the comments, not all the time. It's possible to do it on the same day, but I try to reply to everyone. So good luck, and if something, leave a comment. Thanks.